Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy iPhone day. I am so excited for this. It is a literal holiday today, okay? I just left the Apple store. I got to see everything in person. I got not one, but two phones. And obviously this video is going to be for the Pro Max, but if you want to see me unbox the Air, make sure you subscribe because that is coming next. But in this video we have the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and this is in the silver color. Now I have to be honest, when I saw the Pro Maxes this year, I was a little scared. The design was definitely a bit questionable, okay? I've been calling this the camera continent, and they didn't make a black Pro Max this year, so I was very shook by that. And the Pro Max is my go-to phone. I get the black Pro Max every single year. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do the silver this year. The box actually looks really nice. I don't know if you could really tell, but it's actually kind of raised on the box, and there's like a silver metallic texture to it, so it's a very high quality box. I'm sure you guys just want to see it, so let's go ahead and open it. And cheers to another iPhone unboxing. Let's see the reveal. Oh my goodness. I fangirl every time. Oh, it's actually really clean. Okay, guys, let me take a second to inspect this. The back is very interesting. The glass piece is definitely different. It's very different. So here's how it's looking. It's a very bright silver color, as you can see, and it's actually pretty clean looking. I thought it would be more gray in person, but it really is more of like a bright, light silver, which is nice. And then there's this white glass on the back where the MagSafe is, and it has this Apple logo that's kind of like shiny on it. It's very like classic Apple, actually. Like, it's kind of reminding me of the classic MacBooks that they used to sell that had the shiny light up Apple logo on it, and they were this silver color. It's kind of nostalgic. I didn't expect to actually like it this much, but I actually do. So let's take it out. It's pretty heavy though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it feels substantially heavy. Let's go ahead and peel this. Wow. The biggest difference for me is you can really see the silver around the edges, and this phone is made with aluminum now, so the edges are kind of like this brushed, I want to say almost like a satin to matte finish. So on this side you've got the volume and the action buttons here, then on the bottom you've got the USB-C and the speakers, and then on this side you've got the lock button and the camera control button, and on top there's actually a new antenna band here, and I guess that's supposed to help with having better service. Design wise, I don't dislike it as much as I did when I first saw it in the keynote. If you guys saw my reaction, I was flipping out. It's actually not too bad in person. Like, it's really not. What do you guys think? It's actually growing on me, and I'm not just saying that. So before we get more into the phone, let's put a case on her. This video is sponsored by BURGA, which is one of my favorite case companies of all time. They have such luxurious cases that are really good for your phone, very high quality and really good designs, which usually it's one or the other. Not with BURGA, they have both. So many celebrities wear their cases, like Taylor Swift, Lucy Hale, and Liz Gillies. They are just like that girl phone case. And they already have all of their iPhone 17 cases out, which is amazing. So I have 3 different cases to try out. Here's our first case. This is in the style BFF, and this is their Elite Dark case with the gold accents on it, and I just think it looks really good. It actually is doing something for me with the camera bump. I was definitely concerned when I saw the camera continent, but with the case on it, it's actually looking a lot better. The Elite cases have raised bezels and a really nice fabric interior on them. This pink part that you see is their Cloud Guard technology, so it prevents your phone from cracking if you drop it. This next case is called Sorry Busy, and this is their mirror case. It has all these cute little polka dots on it. This one has like a silver outline around the camera, so it looks really good actually with the silver Pro Max. They match really well together. This one is very bossy looking, like it's super futuristic. So I can see this one being really popular if you have this model. And then lastly, we have this tough case in the style Barely Yours. And this one is more of a shiny texture, so as you can see, it looks like this. And guys, this looks so good on the silver too. Like, I'm not even just saying that. It actually is doing something for me, and I feel like they complement each other so well. The neutrals are really hitting here. And even on the tough case, all of the sides are very protected. And one thing I love about BURGA is they do a buy two get two free offer, where if you buy 2 phone cases, you get 2 phone cases for free, which is amazing if you want to place an order with friends or family or get gifts for somebody. It's really easy to kind of like mix and match your choices. And I do have a code with them that'll give you 15% off on top of that, which is Sophia CX15. You can actually stack those and get a really good deal. And I just think that's amazing because honestly, when you get a new phone, you want a new case and you want the cases to hit. So I would definitely check out BURGA and take advantage of that promotion. And thank you to BURGA for sponsoring this video. We freaking adore you. I had to move locations because the sun was getting crazy. Now that we've got a case on it and it's looking so cute, let's turn it on and see the vibe. Here we go. And we're in! This looks so clean. Apparently the screen is 3000 nits, which is actually 1000 more than the 16 Pro Max. So I'm curious to see if we're gonna notice that it's brighter, but let's go ahead and get in. So we're obviously gonna go through the setup. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but we'll go ahead and do it. English, United States, and here they want us to choose the appearance that we want. I'm just gonna go with default. It's asking me to set it up with my iPhone, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And we are being given access. Now the phone is activating. We're just gonna let that go ahead and do its thing, and we're gonna transfer my phone number. Hopefully this goes well. I've had some issues with Verizon recently. Guys, I was definitely being dramatic though, because like, doesn't this look good? Look at the vibe right now. Look at the car with the outfit, with the phone. It's definitely better than I thought it would be in person. While this activates, let's go through some of the new features of the new 17 Pro Max. One thing they've advertised is there's a new vapor cooling system, which is supposed to prevent it from overheating, which is great. My 16 Pro Max definitely gets pretty hot. Like I said earlier, it's made with aluminum now, which is also supposed to help with the cooling. I honestly like the look of titanium more. I think it just looks more high-end and more pro. And the reason why the camera continent is so big and got this change this year is because they actually made the battery a lot bigger, which is probably adding to why it's so heavy. This has a lot more battery life than even the 16 Pro Max, so this is gonna last a really long time throughout the day. And this is just like a very spec'd out phone this year. Like, they really focus more on the tech this year. The screen also has a new ceramic shield 2 coating, so it's supposed to scratch less than the previous models, and you can also get it in a 2 terabyte model now, so you can have a ton of storage on this if you need to. It has the A19 Pro chip, and lastly, I would say this is the biggest change this year is the cameras got a pretty big upgrade. All of the cameras are 48 megapixels now, and we have 4x and 8x zoom, which is pretty crazy. And then on the front camera, we have an 18 megapixel center stage camera, and this is on all of the new iPhones this year. You can do dual recording, where you record yourself with the front and the back camera at the same time. They advertise that you can actually record in landscape mode, holding your phone vertically like this, instead of having to go like this. So those are the biggest updates. It's nothing crazy this year, but they really did focus more on the specs of the phone and just kind of making it even more of a pro, very techy kind of experience. Okay, my setup is complete, so that's great. So this is officially my phone right now. Now I want to show you guys side by side how it looks with the 16 Pro Max. The camera is obviously the biggest difference. The whole thing has been extended to the entire top of the phone, and obviously the biggest thing is they don't have this one in black. But they are the same exact screen size. There's not too much of a difference when it comes to the size. It's actually more noticeable in the weight of the phones. It's also skinnier. I'm gonna do some close-up shots where you could really see it, but the 16 Pro Max is definitely noticeably skinnier. This is the opposite of the iPhone Air. This is giving like iPhone all-you-can-eat buffet because it is so chunky, and like, that's fine. I'm used to the Pro Max models, but if you're looking for something lightweight or manageable to carry around every day, this probably isn't the right choice for you. I feel like the Pro Max more than ever is for a very specific kind of person, or if you just really want the big screen, because this is the only way that you can get the 6.9-inch screen. So we're going through the rest of the setup here. We've got data and privacy, and of course setting up Face ID. I'm not gonna transfer anything yet. I like to start fresh every year, but there is an option to do that. And I'm just speed running all of the setup, honestly. Like, we do this every year. It's pretty simple. We're doing a quick series setup, which I will not show so I don't activate your series. Okay, we are finally in the phone for real this time. Let's see what the vibe is. Oh. So here's how it looks. We are on iOS 26, which is great. I personally love iOS 26. I think it looks so clean. We will do some full customizations later. Now we're gonna go ahead and do some camera comparisons because I want to see what the tea is with that. First, let's test the regular 1X and see how those look side by side. So I'm just gonna take some pictures of my surroundings, okay? We're gonna look at the parking lot today. We're gonna see which one looks better. I'll take a picture of the parking deck sign. Okay, this zooms in really far, I'm not gonna lie. So the 16 Pro Max has the 1X, the 2X, and the 5X, and then the 17 Pro Max has the 1X, 2X, 4X, and 8X, which is crazy. Here is the 1X side by side. I haven't been able to assess these yet, so I'm just gonna leave these with no comment and you can decide which one looks better. Then we've got the 2X. Then for this one, we have the 5X on the 16 Pro Max and the 4X on the 17 Pro Max. And then here's a picture of what the 8X looked like on the 17 Pro Max. Even at the 8X, it is super clear. And now let's go ahead and test the front cameras. I'm actually so curious about this because I don't actually love my 16 Pro Max front camera. So if the 17 is better, that's gonna be awesome. Already, when you zoom out on the 17 Pro Max, you get a much wider range of what you're taking a picture of, which is awesome. I hate how zoomed in sometimes the front camera could be. So I'm gonna take a picture with both and you can see what I mean. The 17 Pro Max has like no face smoothing whatsoever. I feel like I look way more crusty on it. I don't know how to feel about that. On the 17 Pro Max, there's this little button here that actually enables the center stage. So if I press that, it's actually gonna do landscape filming vertically, which is so fun. And I think that's gonna be super useful. And then also if you press up here, there's an option to do dual capture. So if I click that, you have both cameras on at the same time and you can record what you look like from the front and also from the back. So you could see what I look like and you could see my behind the scenes setup here, which is so fun. I do love that Apple added this. So overall, both cameras definitely got an upgrade and you can really see it in these features. I do think the things that they upgraded are definitely pretty good upgrades, but I do think the design and the heaviness of this phone might be a drawback for some people if you're trying to figure out, should I get the Pro Max? It's definitely at its peak Pro Max-ness this year, that is for sure. And if you were wondering, because I didn't show this, the rest of this box comes with a braided USB-C cable for the charging, as well as a little booklet. So in here is going to be like a startup guide on how to set up your phone if you need it, and that's it. That is it. So now you may be wondering, do I upgrade? Should I get this phone? Overall, as a phone, it is a really good phone. It probably is going to be my phone of the year, but the Air still, I need to like open that and see what the vibe is with the Air before I am fully confident. But I would say if you have a 16 Pro Max, you don't need this phone unless you really want the camera upgrades. Now that the base 17 and the iPhone Air have the same front cameras, same 120Hz displays, same brightness, 48 megapixel back cameras, there's less reason to have to get the Pro. You could just go with the 17 or the Air depending on what you need. So I do think this year more than ever, people are going to be looking at those other options and not just defaulting to the Pro or the Pro Max like we have in the past. And I will get into that more when I do my reviews, but I do think the Pros are changing. They're rebranding a little bit. I think Apple is trying to do something a little different with them. With the lineup this year, I kind of feel like you can't go wrong because they're all pretty in line with each other and you have more options than ever if you want just a nice screen and a decent camera, which is honestly really awesome of Apple to finally kind of like modernize their lineup, because 60 Hz, that was a crime. So that is part of why I want to unbox the Air and see what the vibe is with her. Can she replace a Pro iPhone? I'm not sure, but But we are gonna find that out, so stay tuned for the unboxing and my 1-week review when I do that, and make sure you subscribe. That will conclude our Pro Max unboxing for this year. Let me know what you guys think of it. Did you get one? Are you going to get one? Are you like absolutely not? I will say I'm used to the Pro Max, so it feels very familiar to me. It feels very comparable to my 16. I'm already feeling like used to it, if that makes sense. Thank you guys for watching, and happy iPhone season. I hope whatever phone you got is perfect, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!